The Final Flight by James Blatch. Read by Matt Addis. Forward. It begins with nothing. A space in the sky. Silence on a radio channel. A turn of the head in a control tower. A first inkling that something somewhere is not right. There could be a range of benign explanations, but old squadron hands sense death quickly. Events unfold with their own momentum and a predictable narrative. Somewhere in the countryside, a puzzled farmer stares at a plume of rising black smoke. Within an hour of the missed radio call, a man in uniform knocks on the door of a married quarter. He stands in silence, hoping his presence alone will convey the gravity of his message. It always does. Families mourn, but the men in flying coveralls must go back into the air. They bury their friend, then bury their grief. Away from public view, serious men with clipboards pore over the debris and piece together the sequence of events. Arguments and compromise precede the publication of an official document on flimsy government paper. It invariably contains two words: a final insult to young men who had so much of their lives to live, but who died in the blink of an eye on a weekday afternoon. Pilot error. 1966. Chapter 1. Tuesday, the 7th of June. The peace of Blethwyn Valley was shattered for 13 seconds. The rabbits sensed the man-made thunder first and bolted for their burrows. The sheep, slow to react, scattered only as it arrived overhead, briefly blotting out the June sun. Invisible vortexes sent a buzzard tumbling in the air. The 4 engines left a trail of black smoke in the disturbed wake and a deep rumble that quickly faded. There were no witnesses. The RAF Avro Vulcan bomber had come and gone on a sleepy weekday in a remote part of Wales. The Welsh were at work, and that's how the men of the Royal Air Force Test Flying Unit liked it, to be unobserved. Had there been a witness, maybe a farmer turning his head at the sudden and loud intrusion to his otherwise tranquil surroundings, it's doubtful he would have noticed anything unusual about this particular flight. He may have been able to identify the Vulcan, perhaps because of its distinctive delta wing, but it's less likely he would have spotted the bulge of white.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?